Dr. Chiazor Chukwuma is an accomplished medical professional with a robust academic and clinical background. He earned his first degree in microbiology from Anambra State University of Science and Technology, now Nnamdi Azikiwe University, and later obtained his MBBS from the University of Benin. Dr. Chukwuma holds a diploma in family medicine alongside certifications in infertility management and IVF from Akansha IVF Clinic, India, and infertility ultrasound. His expertise spans microbiology, general medicine, and reproductive health, allowing him to provide comprehensive and specialized care to his patients. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make a special welcome with a resounding applause to the Healthy Youth Summit 2024, Dr. Chiazor Chukwuma.
You are welcomed. My chief, Prof. I welcome you, ma, and the able pharmacist. Ladies and gentlemen, you are all welcome. Well, my name is Dr. Chiazor Chukwuma, as you've already heard. And the topic today is lifestyle interventions in disease management. Intervention can come in two ways, either before the disease or during the disease. Now, lifestyle as it is, life and style. What it means is, how do you arrange the style of life that you live to suit whatever is happening or whatever is about to happen or whatever. Now, lifestyle intervention can be an effective way to manage, prevent chronic diseases or help to reverse them for those that are reversible. Some are irreversible. Now, lifestyle medicine or intervention is a preventive approach that addresses disorders caused by lifestyle factors and preventive cause of death. It focuses on educating and motivating individuals to improve their quality of life through healthier habits and behavior, including nutritious diet, regular exercise, and what have you. This area of medicine seeks to focus on the root cause of many chronic diseases, and this has the potential to significantly reduce the morbidity, mortality rate, as well as the financial burden associated with the chronic disease. Financial burden, very, very important. Right now that we're in this country, we all know what's happening. Everybody's striving to survive, even to eat is a problem. As the CEO earlier said, when patients come and they're in front of you, how are you, ma? I'm fine. What's the problem? I'm having headache and everything. You say, okay. Have you done this? Have you done this? You say no. Are you hypertensive? You say no. You looked at the blood pressure, 180 over 100. You say, madam, this thing is high. You're not hypertensive. You say no. But haven't they told you before? You say yes. I went to somewhere. They told me. What did they give to you? You say I should take drug, but I've not been taking it. I said okay. Now you have to change some things. Your food. What food do you eat? She will mention. At the end of it, you say, okay, stop this, stop this. You say, if I stop all this, what will I eat now? That becomes a problem. You know. Okay. So now, let's look at lifestyle changes. Interventions includes what you do. Now, diet. Diet is very important. Talk about exercise. Talk about stress management. Substance use. Avoid alcohol or smoking. Talk about sleep and social connections. Now, let's look at the diseases. Mostly the chronic ones, but all diseases are involved, even the malaria, whatever, they are all involved in the process. But then, let's look at the chronic ones. We'll talk about cardiovascular diseases like hypertension, CCF, which is congestive cardiac failure. We'll talk about diabetes, we'll talk about cancer, talk about kidney. You talk about kidney problems. You talk about liver diseases, non-alcoholic and alcoholic. You talk about the chronic obstructive airway diseases. Then you talk about osteoporosis for the elderly. Now let's look at them one after the other. Look at cardiovascular diseases. What health what health lifestyle changes will you do to either prevent or manage it during the process? Talk about diet. In diet, we look at salt intake. They say reduce salt intake, maintain healthy weight, do exercises, which can help, stress management, avoid smoking, sleep well. Now, sleep allows the brain to function properly. At the same time, allows the brain to slow its process and engage in process of recovery. Now, we look at obesity, diabetes. What you do there is foods, reduce fatty foods, sugar management, reduce carbohydrate. For cancer, talk about smoking, reduce smoke, alcohol intake, overweight, unsafe sex, healthy foods like vegetables and fruits, which now boils down to you making sure that all these things are being done, you take care of them, you use whatever you're supposed to use to avoid these issues. Now, but let's look at cancer, for example. You have to reduce exposure to ultraviolet light, environmental exposure to toxins like asbestos, pesticides, urban air pollution, indoor smoke, and at the same time, infection from HPV, that is a human papilloma virus. In this case, most women or all the women are advised to do the vaccine. Then when you talk about the liver issues, now, let's look at kidney. For kidney, you have to drink plenty of water, as I said, drink plenty of water, avoid manage sugar, sugar management, blood pressure management, because this all, if or you have high sugar, you have high blood pressure, they all fall down to your organs. They all damage the organs, as it were. So this damages both the kidney and the liver. At the same time, you look at your liver. Most of these lifestyle changes, they all intertwine. The diet, the exercise, the stress management, the substance abuse, they all go around the entire circle of the diseases. That is talking about hypertension, diabetes, cancer, and all. They all revolve around it. Now, what are the benefits of these lifestyle changes if you are able to do it? One, you have improved disease management. You have enhanced quality of life. You have reduced risk of complications, because when your lifestyle is being managed and whatever you take, you manage them, you look at them critically, you find out that the complications that will come from it will be less than if not done. Then the most important one is the cost effectiveness. When these things are done, you find out that you hardly, how will we feed? But at the end of the day, we need to do what is important so that we're able to survive and make hay while the sun shines. Now, even small life changes can help reduce the risk of diseases or slow its progress, no matter how small it is, if maintained over time. Not do today, tomorrow you leave it. No, once you say no smoking, no alcohol intake, reduce sugar intake, reduce fatty foods, and those things are maintained over time, you find out that the result you will get will be great. Healthcare providers can help patients to adapt healthy behavior, and the communities providing supportive environment. Lifestyle modifications such as healthy eating and regular exercises have shown to lower blood pressure, improve lipid profile, and reduce the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Also, stress reduction techniques such as meditations, yoga, even listening to quiet music or swimming also help to reduce depression as well as anxiety. In addition to the health benefits, lifestyle interventions can also be cost effective by reducing the need for expensive medical intervention I mean, that's why I always say, once these things happen, how can we feed? If they don't come to the hospital, what happens to us? In addition to the health benefits, lifestyle intervention can also be cost effective by reducing the need for expensive medical interventions such as surgery and I mentioned that before. Sorry. Furthermore, lifestyle interventions are often low cost or even free, and it's more accessible to a wide range of people. What we mean there is, you find out that one, some comes with no cost. Like when we say reduce salt intake or drink plenty water. The water is costly now. I understand now that even the pure water self, to see the pure water is very difficult now. So at the end of the day, they all still come to play a role. But then when those things are done, you find out that the risk or the money we spend going to the hospital will be highly reduced. As the chronic disease continues to surge, it has become important for healthcare providers to interpret practice. Just as you were saying, it has to be integrated into our practice, daily practice, so that whoever comes, if a patient visits you and after consultation and everything, the next thing is what do you do? What do you eat? How do you exercise? Because those are some major things. Then you have to carry the person along, try to explain, make the person understand the reason why those things are very important. Because if he or she attends to those issues, that means coming to see you will be less. To effectively integrate lifestyle medicine into clinical practice, healthcare professionals must adopt a holistic approach that factors in the patient's distinct needs. A is diabetic, B is hypertensive. Both of them, at the long run, the idea is to achieve the same aim, but their needs are different. That's where that comes in. For somebody that is hypertensive, talk about salt, avoid sodium, you can do potassium, do exercise. For diabetes, you say don't eat sugary things, avoid carbohydrate. Though at the end of the day, they all still come to play a role. All of them, they are still intertwined one way or the other. Now, in conclusion, lifestyle intervention is an achievable solution towards reducing the burden of chronic disease and the associated cost. It represents a new modality for prevention and management of different chronic diseases through lifestyle changes. So at the end of the day, what we're trying to say here is that lifestyle changes, as it were, plays a role in ameliorating, helping you save money, and making you healthy. Now, any other one? Okay. No. I believe it's well looked after, because all these things are what we know. We all have. We all know these things. We have the idea, but for some, because of the kind of country we are in, and because of what we face, we tend to most times either overlook them or forget or tend not to pay attention to it. That's the problem even me as a person standing here, those are the issues we have. It's not new to you. Lifestyle change, I believe everybody knows. Don't smoke or smoke less. Don't take alcohol or drink less. Don't do exercise. If you count how many of us are here, if you ask anybody here if you do exercise, the person will tell you, at times I trek. No, in my office, I have to walk. I walk the staircase. But I always tell them, walking the staircase is not exercise, because you are at work. So you are going up and down, picking files here and there. That's not exercise. Exercise, you wake up in the mornings, I want to do exercise. It can be trekking. It must not be too much physical. It might just be a long walk and you sweat. Now, for some, you see early morning, you find out that Fitness centers are everywhere. For some, they will go, do the gymming, everything. They come back in the house, they eat a bowl of eba. I know some, after playing football, they will hang out, they will drink some cartons of beer. At the end of the day, you burn 2 calories, you replace it with 10 calories. Any job done? No work done, you know? Yes, no work done. So at the end of the day, you still boils down to that same story. So, the idea here is to maintain a good lifestyle, eat well, good diet, balanced diet. That's another story for another day. When you say balanced diet, it's another story. So let's not go there, because we know that no diet in this country is balanced. How many kind of foods do you have? God name it, So that is that. Then the next pattern, the next one is sleeping, and I know that most of us don't sleep up to 6 hours. It's very, very nice. We don't sleep up to 6 hours, which is not good at all, both for your health, for your brain function, and for everything. It is not good at all. But that is the situation we find ourselves in, because everybody's in a hurry. Everybody's in a hurry. At least you are expected to have at least 8 hours. 8 hours sleep. If it's too low, 6 hours. But then 8 hours. For newborn, they have for like 14 hours. 6 to 8 years have like 10 hours. But for we adults, at least minimum of 6 to 8 hours. But that we cannot achieve. The reasons we all know. But at the same time, you still have to create that space for you to sleep, because that will help you in all these diseases we mentioned. Sleeping is very, very important. The next one is stress management. I just want to look at them one after the other before I leave. The other is stress management, physical activity, healthy eating, sleeping, relaxing, meditation, deep breathing, massage, listening to soft music. Listening to soft music is very important, but we don't know, because as I said before, we are always in a hurry, one thing or the other. Then positive thinking, just to help. Okay, so by and large, I believe we've all touched all the aspects of how we need to change our lifestyle. So now, if you know those things, if you know those things and follow them critically and logically, at the end of the day, it'll be better. That is life. So whatever we do, at the end of the day, we just make sure that we do the right thing at the right time. Thank you very much.